Hi love, welcome to my channel. I'm Maya and today I'm going to share with you how to make these beautiful fairy cups. I call it Xian. I hope you like it too. So let's get started. So here's the material that we will use. I choose to use 100% organic cotton yarn for this project. This one is Fibra Natura. I got it from Etsy shop. The color 41102, and it said to use the hook 3.75 and 4mm, but I decided to use 3.5mm and 4mm. We will be using both hooks in this project. I will mix two colors. The second color is 4118, and this gonna use just a little bit inside. So the main color will be this beige, light brown, and the dark brown. It's not very brown. Don't really know how to call this color, but yeah, it look pretty together. You need a pair of scissors and the yarn needle. Obviously, we're going to use just about 1.5 of the light color, light brown, the beige color, 1.5 only for this pair. And yeah, not even half of the other color. We're going to start with the hook 4mm. If you want to get the same yarn, I will put the link for the yarn for you to purchase. Also, I have a coupon code for you if you want to use to get 15% off all your orders from this shop. Yeah, I like to knot the yarn from the outside like so when it comes out. So for me, I find it easier to take the yarn from the inside, because then it's not running around. It just sit there. It's easier for work. And this side, we are going to make the handcuffs or wrist warmer. Is one size fit all, meaning it's totally adjustable. I also was thinking to add the buttons, but I didn't do it. But I will show you if you want to add the buttons in the end. First, you're gonna make slip knot. That's how I made a slip knot. Then you're gonna chain 40. Then make sure you got 40 chain. After that, you're going to count 7 chain from the hook. And you're going to add, in that chain, you're going to add 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And we call this stitch double V stitch. It's like that, double V stitch. Then we're going to chain 3. We skip 4 chain stitch and we add 1 single crochet into the neck. Sorry, the camera does not zoom. Yeah, now zoom. After that, we chain 6. And again, we skip 4 chain stitch. Trying to find the position that the camera will zoom. I use my phone to film actually. Okay, skip 4 stitch and single crochet into the next one. I'm just repeating myself, keep counting to make sure that I don't miss anything. Now chain 3. And I skip 4 chain stitch. Then I put double V stitch into the next one again. And to remind you one more time, double V stitch is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in this part. Chain 3, and again I skip 4 chain stitch and single crochet into the next. This I'm going to repeat again one more time. Chain, now chain 6, and skip 4 chain, and 1 single crochet into the next. Chain 3, and again skip another 4 chain stitch, and the next one we put double V stitch, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then we're gonna skip the last one. We have 3 chain stitch left. We're going to skip the 2 chain stitch, and at the last chain we're going to add 1 double crochet into it. And now we have complete row 1. This is how our work looks so far. Now we continue row 2. We're going to chain 3, and this chain 3 count as double crochet. And in that chain 2 space, inside there, we add double V stitch in there. You remember? 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then we chain 1. After this we chain 1. And we're going to skip the chain 3 space, and that one we skip. We're going to the next one where we had chain 6 chain, bigger chain inside there. Be prepared. We're going to add 9 of the triple crochet into that chain space. This is how we do a triple crochet. Oops. So we add 9 inside here. After we got 9 triple crochet done, chain 1, and we skip that 3 chain space. we go inside the 2 chain space of the double V stitch, and then we add double V stitch in there. 2 double crochet. This time we make 3 double crochet. Sorry. Chain 2, 3 double crochet. We start already to increasing this second row. So yeah, look. If you're not sure, you can just go back, but it's very simple. Inside the 2 chain space from the previous row, we add 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Then we chain 1, and again we skip the 3 chain space, and then we go into the 6 chain space and we add 9 triple crochet in that again. And you will see already in your hands that the pattern start to kind of form itself, like repeat the first part. So yeah, we do the same again. 9 of the triple crochet inside of the chain 6 space from the previous row. So now how the work looks so far. This is the design. It's very pretty. Now we're gonna continue. Again, chain 1. We skip that chain 3 space, and then we go inside that chain 2 space from the double V stitch from before. And this time we add the normal double V stitch, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Just only in the middle one that we're increasing. And now just right in that corner, you see, just the third chain of turning chain, I would call all the time, like so. Just the next chain from apart from the 2 double crochet, no? You see, 1, 2, 3, and the top there, you put 1 double crochet to end the row, like so. Now row 3, chain 3, and right inside the chain 2 space, we add double V stitch inside, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Now chain 3, and we skip the 2 double crochet, also the single crochet, and no, not the single crochet. We skip 2 double crochet there and 1 chain, and right on top of the first triple crochet we add 1 single crochet. Chain 3, we skip the next one, and then 1 single crochet into the next. And again, chain 3, skip 1, 1 single crochet into the next. Chain 3, skip 1, 1 single crochet into the next. Chain 3, skip 1, and 1 single crochet into the last of the triple crochet. Chain 3, and we skip all that. We find our way into the middle of the chain 2 space, there where my fingers are. And now we add 4 double crochet. We are increasing right now. Chain 2 and 4 double crochet again, another 4. Yeah. We have increasing. We have increased the middle part. Now chain 3, and again skip all that, just go right on the first triple crochet on top of the first triple crochet and put 1 single crochet, chain 3, and again skip 1 single crochet into the next, chain 3, skip 1 single crochet into the next, chain 3, skip 1 single crochet into the next, chain 3, and 1 single crochet into the last one. We keep skipping, you know, to the last one. Then again, going to chain 3, and we come to the middle again, skip all that and come to the chain 2 space and add now just a double V-stitch normal, which means 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And now again find that stitch I would call the third chain of turning chain. We're going to add 1 double crochet to close the third round, round 3. Now round 4, chain 3, and in that chain 2 space there, we again add double V-stitch of 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then we are chain 3, and you skip the first 3 chain space, and then you go where my fingers are, the first just another 3 chain space that we create, which on top of the triple crochet from the previous row. So basically you just skip the 3 chain space, the first 3 chain space, and then the second 3 chain space you put 1 single crochet in there, you chain 3, and then you put 1 single crochet into the next 3 chain space, and chain 3 and 1 single crochet in there to the next one, and chain 3 and 1 single crochet into the next chain space. Yeah, that was our last one. Then we chain 3, then we skip everything, we jump to that the middle chain space of what we have increasing from the previous row. You remember we had made 4 double crochet, chain 2, 4 double crochet. So now inside that chain 2 space we now add 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and again 2 double crochet in the same space. Now we are also again increasing in this row. Now we chain 3 and we skip all that, we jump into that chain 3 space, which on top of the triple crochet we add 1 single crochet in that, then chain 3, in the next chain 3 space we add 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1 single crochet into the next chain 3 space, again chain 3, 1 single crochet into the next chain 3 space, and now again chain 3, and we jump into that chain 2 space where my fingers are, and we add a simple double V stitch of 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Now we've finishing this row, we're going to add 1 double crochet in the third chain of turning chain, and we are done row 4. Now we start row 5. Row 5, chain 3, turn outward, and in that chain 2 space from previous row, we add 2 double crochet in that chain 2, 2 double crochet. This double V stitch, our favorite stitch of this design. And now we're going to chain 4. And then we skip everything. We come into that, see where my fingers are, the 3 chain space. We add 1 single crochet in there, chain 3, 1 single crochet into the next 3 chain space. And now we're going to, now I'm counting. This is the tricky part because I have to make sure that all the stitches are aligned. But if you follow all the steps, you'll be fine. Now we chain 4, and we skip everything. We come there where we have made all those increasing from before. We come up there into that chain 1 space. We add 2 double crochet in there, chain 2, and again 2 double crochet in the same chain space. We are increasing again this row. Not much, just to now chain 2, and then we skip the 2 double crochet, and then in that chain 1 space from the previous row, we add 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. I was saying that we are increasing this row to make it aligning. Chain 4, and from now you're looking for where the triple crochet design, and on top of that there's a chain 3 space. You add a single crochet there, chain 3, and the next, just right next to it, the chain 3 space, you add another single crochet, chain 3, and again 1 more of the single crochet. Now we're going to chain 4. Now you skip all that jazz in front of you, and then you go into that chain 2 space of the double V stitch. And then you add 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And to close this row, which is our last row of this color, we're going to add 1 double crochet into the third chain of the turning chain, right there. And we are done with the row 5. before we cut the yarn, I chain one just to make sure it's secure, and I cut the yarn, just I leave the yarn a little bit in the tail to sew it in the end. And now we finish with this color. We're going to change to the darker color. We're also going to change the hook. Now we use the hook size 3.5 millimeter, just a little bit smaller. And what we are going to do, we're going to attach this color from the inside. And now we're going to add the other color, kind of repeat row 4 inside of the row 4. I insert the yarn, just you see there, but I didn't start from the beginning. I start where the V, double V stitch, I start there, so I insert the hook. I would recommend you to insert the hook where I did and where I'm doing right now, and to attach the yarn. You can attach the yarn anywhere you want. I chain 3. I count as 1 double crochet, and you can either in the same space to put 1 more double crochet or go into the middle, like I'm trying to do here. And now chain 2, and again find the space to add another 2 double crochet. Anywhere you can do in the middle or you can do by the side, it doesn't make any difference. Just make sure that from now on you're going to repeat everything like row 4. So from here I'm changing 3, and I'm just gonna repeat everything like row 4. You just keep looking what you did from row 4. You can see right in your hands, and just do the same and go into the same spot and same place with the row 4. Continue until the end, and I show you how I end the last stitch of this row. Don't skip anything that you shouldn't skip. Just make sure you follow exactly how you did with the row 4. Now I come to the last of the row 4, like this repeating, copying of the row 4 of the other color. So in my last one of double V stitch, I just go to where I find the space. So I put 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and that's it. And that's how I end this row. I don't add anything more because at the beginning we start like that, and at the end we're also gonna finish like that. And again, row 5, we're gonna just copy the row 5. But now from here we're going to chain 3 to build up the yarn. Turn outward, and inside of that chain 2 space we add 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And if you forgot how to do row 5, this row 5 is much easier than row 4 because you have all the chain now see very clear and how to follow. So it's very simple. You just follow everything again. Just rewind back a little bit to row 5 so that this video will not go so long, and that I will meet you in the end of row 5. Now come to the end of row 5. In that chain 2 space, of course, we add 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and row 5. We're gonna finish row 5 with 1 double crochet in the end, in that third chain of turning chain, because we start the row like so. And we're gonna add one more row, row 6, the new row. We have not made it yet because we want to have this color a little bit higher from the inside than the color, the first color I mean. So row 6, chain 3, turn our work, and in that chain 2 space we add 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Now we're going to do something different. Chain 5, and in that chain 3 space we add 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1 single crochet in the next. And again, just want to make sure I do it correctly. Okay. Now I'm going to chain 5, and skip everything and go up to that chain 2 space. I add 2 double crochet, chain 2 in the same chain 2 space, add 2 double crochet. Again, we are increasing in the middle part. And now the next chain 2 space, we add 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and the next chain 2 space we do the same. We add 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Yeah, see, in the middle part, this is how it turns out. Increasing a little bit, open wider. Now chain 5, coming down, looking down the stitch, and finding that chain 3 space, we add 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1 single crochet into the next chain 3 space, and again chain 5, and then skip everything, and inside of that chain 2 space we add 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and again we find the third chain of turning chain right there. We add 1 double crochet to close this row, chain 1 like always before cut the yarn. So we basically finished this pretty part, and now we chain the hook again to 4mm hook, and we're going to make the more simple part like on the wrist down to your arm. And yeah, just find one corner. I start with the corner which not from the beginning. You can see the beginning corner, you have the little string of the yarn at the end. So I start in the other corner and I attach the first color of the yarn, chain 2, and in that chain space I add a half double crochet. I add 3 half double crochet. So the first chain 2 I didn't count, I just add as the beginning of the row, chain 1, and I skip the next stitch, which was the double V stitch, and I went direct into the chain space, and in that chain space I add 4 half double crochet. This is my 4th one. I'm figuring it out how to do it at this moment. I chain 1 and then I add again 4 half double crochet into the next chain space. In this part I just improvise and just go along and come out very well. I chain 1. So this is pretty much what I did. In the next chain space I again add 4 half double crochet, and you will continue to do this until you get into the last chain space. Last chain space going to be only 3 half double crochet. So the pattern is at the beginning you have 3 half double crochet. You don't count the chain 2 as the half double crochet, just to build up the yarn, and then you just continue. As I say, every chain space you add 4 half double crochet except the beginning and the end, and every time you come across the stitch you will see here the stitch there, you chain 1, see, then you go again to the next chain space, and this is how the patterns continue. Two, 3, 4, again chain 1, and this is our last one now. And you're going to put, I'm trying to put the tail inside. Yeah. Now the last chain space, like as I mentioned, you add 3 half double crochet. The last one I put it on one of the chain, but you can just put in the chain space, it doesn't matter. So now our first row done, and you're going to repeat this over and over again. The second row, I show you a little bit, chain 2, then turn the work, and again no skipping, nothing. You're just gonna put 1 half double crochet of the next 3 stitch, chain 1, and continue like so. Now 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitch, chain 1, 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitch, chain 1, and so on and so forth until the end of the row. You do only 3 half double crochet. So 3 half double crochet at the beginning and 3 half double crochet at the end, and the between is 4 half double crochet with 1 chain that you will see how you will continue, and you will do this. So I come to my second row, the last one. For the pattern, you're just going to repeat this second row over and over again as long as you want your rigs warmer to be, your cuffs to be. I did the total of 13 rows. So here's my 13 rows. You can already see that the chain 1 made very pretty design. So 13 rows is approximate of 4 inches. You can stop it here, or you can follow me. I changed the color. Now I'm going to add another 2 rows with this color. Just like usual, you're just gonna attach the yarn and add this color and repeat the same thing for another 2 rows. So I did another side differently, and I want to do the same at this one as well. So I'm going to show you what I did, because the first one I don't do the side of the brown color like this one, which I really like that. I'm going to add here as well. So I assume you still have this color on your hook, so you don't have to attach the yarn like I'm going to do right now, because I chain one as to tight better and I use the same hook. So from here, if you have the hook already and the yarn already in your hook, you chain one and you do 1 single crochet at the base of the row, like the side of the row of that 2 row. So basically you're going to add 1 single crochet in, I add, if I say in each of the row, that would be just a 13 from here, but I end up at kind of 17, yeah, as I count, I end up at 17 of the single crochet along, and kind of put the hook in where I can go and make sure it's not too close. So I add about, yeah, 17 single crochet. If you add less, like 15 or 13, you want to make sure that you would do the same in the other side as well. Then your cup come out as neat as possible. But yeah, it's handmade, so don't have to be too perfect. I don't even know why at 17. I just kind of like put the hook through and take the yarn, and it's about 17. I chain one, and again I cut the yarn a little bit more so I can wrap in the end. Good. And I will do the same in the other side, exactly the same. And that's it. And here how it turns out, I also make chain of 150. It's like you can do between 130 to 150. So this is, you see, it's overlap, and it can be adjusted to fit your hands, to fit your arms, your wrists, and you can just take the strap and find where it fits you, and you're just gonna, yeah, crisscrossing like you do with everything else. Just make sure that you, when you go through, you go both layers so that it stay good. And I would suggest you to use the hook to put inside and, you know, pull it down to crossing. Now I just use my hand, but I find in the end that it's easier to just use the hook to help you to pull. So now, oh yeah, I did that. So you do that and find the adjustment that fit you. So if you would like to add the buttons, you can do it now and just right where the picture show you. But I'm going to leave my one like so because I love it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. See you next time. Bye.